Welcome back to another edition of the Saints Insider 2-Minute Drill. I am Luke Johnson, joined today by Matthew Paris as usual. First, before we get into what we saw at practice out here at Saints training camp, Kellen Moore did let us know that offensive guard Nick Saldiveri is going on IR today with a knee injury. If you go on IR before the start of the regular season, that means your season is done. So Nick Saldiveri will not be a part of the Saints 2025 season. The Saints signed veteran Shane Lemieux to fit in for him. We saw Lemieux working today at guard. He played with the team last year. So housekeeping note to keep up with. Offensive line depth, I think, is going to be a challenge for this team this year, as it is for most NFL teams. It's hard to find 7-8 offensive linemen, but
it is. But we've seen, a couple bad snaps from both backup centers here. That's a position that took on a lot more importance last year after Eric McCoy dealt with a few injuries. And then just overall, Saldiveri, even though he got hurt, he wasn't really having, I don't think, that impactful of a camp. And so, it is just something that every team deals with. But the Saints are really banking on their top five staying healthy, and it could turn pretty fast if it doesn't.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Okay, today, Tyler Shuck got reps with the first team, had some nice moments, but I think today was not this overly impressive day from any of the quarterbacks. The most notable thing, I think, was for the first time we saw Spencer Rattler working with the threes. So what did Kellen Moore say about that today?
Yeah, he said that they wanted to get Haener a little bit more opportunities, even out the passing attempts. If you just charted the numbers, Rattler's numbers were way ahead of everyone else in terms of just overall attempts. And so just getting that back to even a little bit, I think made sense.
Yeah. Every day Rattler's been either with the ones or the twos, and typically the guy who's operating the third team doesn't get very many team snaps. So that was the case again today. Kind of see it even out a little bit. A lot of situational stuff today. They did a 4-minute where the team was protecting a lead late. They did a series where they're backed up at their own goal line. So I think every pass attempt today was 10 to 15 yards or shorter. So nothing really drastic. That's about it today. It was kind of a slower tempo day, just get some work done day.
I'll say quickly, I think the punting battle was more pronounced than the quarterback battle today. We saw James Burnup and Kai Kroger, their new addition, both in there. Matthew Hayball got a day off.
There's a lot of really good things, too.
What do you think, Jake? What? Tell us what you think. This is a 2-minute drill, but we'll make it a 4-minute drill for Jake Haener.
We can make it a 4-minute drill. What we got? What do you guys
How do you evaluate the punting battle?
Oh, wow. I know nothing about the punting battle.
I threw a curveball at you.
I know nothing about it.
Okay, so how do you evaluate the performance of the NOLA.com beat writers? I'm taking a risk here.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I really want to throw that on to you.
No, I mean, if you want me to answer honestly, I do think you guys do a great job with, obviously you put a lot of time into it, right? Both of you guys do. I don't personally read a lot of the stuff you guys put out. I think it's probably better for me that way.
Yeah. Especially him.
But the NOLA stuff, I mean, we obviously have a pretty good following, right? People are paying attention. Somebody the other day was there in a restaurant. It was a picture of my face on there, and they said they can't escape. NOLA's all over the place. So you guys do a great job. But I will say this about our defensive line: monsters.
They are.
They are monsters this year. They are looking very good this year.
We have a deep group up front, especially in the interior. Brian Brzee is going to be a breakout player, but I think there's a lot of guys up front that are going to cause a lot of penetration issues for offensive line.
I'm with you on that. Cool. You heard it here first from Jake Haener.
That is just my take.
Appreciate you, Jake. All right, we'll call it a 4-minute drill today, guys. Thank you for following along. You can read all of our work over at NOLA.com. We have a lot of stuff up for you this weekend. We'll get it all up there before we go out to California next week. So stay tuned with us. Maybe we'll get Jake back on again. We will catch you all later.